subscribers, Zebracorns. It's your girl Kiara, and I got a special guest.
Woo woo, go me!
It's Skyler. One of my best Judies with my BFF and my Denali. If you know, you know.
You got it.
So, anyways, I'm going to do a video about a vacation 4 years ago this August. So, we are going to do that. And yeah, if you're new to my channel, hi, my name is Kiara Andrews, and I post a new video every Zebracorn Saturday where I talk about Disney, Harry Potter, makeup, drag race, sometimes, and everything in between. If you want to be part of the Zebracorn family, hit that little red subscribe button down below and turn on that bell, and you'll be notified every single Saturday for another Zebracorn Saturday video. Anyways, let's get started, shall we? So this is the story of our 2017
Disney World vacation!
Yes, so we went on a cruise together and Walt Disney World. Although I suggest people, if you're going to go on the Disney cruise and Disney World, go on the cruise first and then Disney World.
Go cruise first, then Disney World.
Yes.
That way you're not super tired when you're on the cruise.
Yes, because we were tired the entire time, and frankly...
I didn't leave the cabin.
Yes. And frankly, we got the tea. So, let's start when we arrived in Iowa before...
Oh yeah, because you were living with me.
Yeah. For about 2 months. Or 2.5, either way.
It was
Almost 3 months.
half.
Yes.
Almost 3.
Yeah, so. Okay, so we'll let Skyler tell us our journey of going to Iowa.
Okay, so we left my house. We left Pekin, Illinois, which is where I live. Around, was it 9, Kiara?
Around 8 or 9, yeah.
8 or 9. And we drove all the way to her mom's house.
At my old house.
At her old house. Stayed there for a little bit. Then drove to our other friend's, Maria's house, and was there for like a week.
Mm-hmm.
And then we drove from Maria's house all the way to Florida.
Mm-hmm.
It was very uncomfortable.
It was.
I do not recommend driving to Florida in 2 separate minivans. It was very uncomfortable.
It was.
Do not do it.
Get an 18-passenger van.
Please either fly or rent a big van.
Yes, please.
That is my suggestion.
Yes.
Rent a big van or fly to Florida.
Yes. Oh, y'all don't need to see my notifications. Okay, so we'll tell about the park that we went before Florida in the next clip.
I had to drive all the way there.
Okay, so we went to Adventureland. We went in 2 separate vehicles. We went into her old car. Rest in peace, Riker.
Riker, we love you.
We love you, but Skylar got a new car.
I do have a new car.
And
it's called Olaf.
yes, his name is Olaf. And so we went to Adventureland, we had a good time, and then some bad stuff happened, which we're not gonna say.
Ex-boyfriend drama for Skyler.
Yes, and then something happened at Adventureland as well, that we're not gonna say.
We're not gonna. That's the bad part of it.
That's the bad part.
We're not gonna talk about the bad part.
Yes.
We're talking about the good part.
Yes. So we had fun on the rides together, and...
Oh, are we talking about where I lost my glasses, my phone?
yeah, that bad stuff.
Yeah, I lost all that stuff.
So did I! And I had to get a new phone before vacation. That was fun.
I was very upset.
Yeah, we were all upset, and it was not our fault.
Because me, Kiara, and Maria would not have a way to get home.
Yes.
I want you from the back.
Okay. So, yeah. So then we went on lots of rides. She didn't go on any roller coasters because
I'm a scaredy cat. I
Yeah.
don't like roller coasters.
Well, she went on one at Florida, which we'll mention later.
Oh yeah, I went on one.
Yeah, and then a
That's
death drop.
not a roller coaster.
Yeah, and a death drop on another one. We'll
I
talk
hate
about
that
later. What you hate?
We will explain that later as well.
Yeah, but it was very hot, so we went swimming. We went on the lazy river, which was
I don't like that ride anymore.
no, because of what happened. And now, if we ever go on that one, we're taking our stuff.
Put it in Ziploc bag.
Yes, and we just had a grand old time, and we stayed there till night. We went there from day to night.
Yeah. We rode, our last ride was the Ferris wheel, and we rode it. And we watched the sunset.
And
That was
then,
very-
no, I think it was the train.
Oh wait, yeah.
It was the train.
No, it was the carousel.
Yeah, the carousel. Yeah.
Carousel was the last one because
Yeah.
I wanted to go on it.
And I had a miserable time at that time. On the
Yes.
carousel.
She was
We will not explain that.
We will not explain it. It was just miserable.
It was just miserable. We were all miserable. All adults were miserable. Except for the kids.
Except for the kids.
Mhm.
And Skyler.
Yeah.
Skyler was having fun on
Yeah.
the merry-go-round.
So. Anyways, next clip. About on our journey to Florida now. So anyways, the day that we left.
Terrible journey.
It was, but we had to leave the next day because the day that we were supposed to go, we couldn't go until the next day, and it was horrible. We got up at
I got stuck in the back seat with a child.
yes, children.
That's why I had to sleep.
She was stuck.
That's why I have back pain now.
Yeah, so do I. Well, I always had back pain before the van, so either way.
Yeah, you had back pain before the van. I now have back pain, and I can't
Ugh.
do long car rides.
Ugh. Well, you could take it for like church events now, just
Church events, yes.
But-
there's not a lot of people that go to church events.
yeah. But we all got up like 3 or 4. No, if I remember correctly, it was 4 a.m.
It was either 3 or 4 a.m. because
And
we had me set the alarm.
Yeah.
We all know Skylar's alarm would wake us all up.
yes, me on the other hand.
No, I had to take your blanket off of you and scream in your ear to get you awake.
I know, I hate we wake up at early hours of the morning.
But she woke up, so
Yes.
it's all good.
And so we got up, and Mary's like, "Oh, go back to sleep. We'll wake you up in a couple of hours."
They didn't wake us up.
And we, yeah, and
Woke
so
ourselves up.
so they said, "Wait, we'll wake you up at 6 a.m." And I decided I'm too lazy to go downstairs, so I sleep on the couch.
I slept on the couch too.
Yeah,
We all stayed upstairs.
yeah, we also like on the couch because
I think you were on the floor, I was on the couch.
yeah, Maria I think went back to her room, if I remember correctly, with
I
her
don't
sister.
know.
I don't know, but either way,
I blocked out that trip.
same. We don't talk about that trip anymore. This is why we're having like a furry memory of this trip. Now that we're spilling the tea of the trip. Which, FYI, if you want to see the whole church, not church, but whole thing, it's on my channel and the Archery Rocks channel. And then parts of the Adventureland trip is on her channel. So. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, next trip. Why we actually left at like 7 or 8 a.m.
Fight that happened before.
Oh, okay, so now, new thing. Right before we left, I think it was the day before.
No, it was the day of.
Oh, the day of.
Yep.
We, this is on the Archery Rocks channel, just to let y'all
The
know.
person that drove the other minivan
Mm-hmm.
kind
We
of
were
ruined a little bit of the vacation for us. So we threw water balloons at it.
Yeah, we were supposed to go to Animal Kingdom and stay at a different lodge. That's the lodge that we stayed at.
I thought we were supposed to stay at that one.
No, it was supposed to be that treehouse one.
Oh yeah, it was.
We were supposed to stay at the treehouse one. And we were supposed to go to Animal Kingdom. We went to Hollywood Studios because we were supposed to go there. And we went to Magic Kingdom.
Which we were supposed to go there.
Yes, and we weren't going to Epcot either way.
No.
But the person, we're going to call him Bob.
Yeah, that's a good name. I like that name.
Bob, ruined half that vacation for us. And
Yes, he did.
Maria, you know who Bob is. I know you're watching this video.
We dislike Bob.
We dislike Bob with a burning passion. Because he ruined that trip. So, yeah, now we'll tell you. That's why we threw water balloons at him the entire that video. And then right before we went to Adventureland, we filmed another video.
You filmed a lot of videos.
Yeah, before and during. So now the road trip to Florida. She's crying because this was. So Mary and her mom was driving the van that they were supposed to in the beginning together.
We were in that van.
Yes, we were in that van, and I was in the back seat, and Maria was sitting right by me, and Skyler was in the back seat with two kids, if I remember.
I was smooshed.
With two other kids.
I was smooshed.
And then we stopped at a gas station. If I remember, it was in Illinois, if I remember, or it was somewhere in Iowa.
It was either in Illinois or like after.
Mm-hmm.
And it was in between.
Yeah.
Iowa.
Yeah, it was somewhere in there. And we decided, and then Mary decided, you know what? No, it was someone.
One of her kids.
It was one of her kids' idea. Yeah.
Asked
If
Mary's mom if she could come in.
it was Ben. Yeah, it was Ben. Yeah. So that meant Skyler didn't want to sit up in the front seat the entire time. And Maria didn't want to, so that left one only young adult left. Me!
Yeah, I got to sit up in the front seat.
The entire time, on the way there and on the way back.
Except
for on the way back, at a certain point. Which we'll get into later in the video. Just, we'll let you know. So we went there, so we switched, and it was a lot of fun. And then we were having a who can stay up the longest contest, because we were in Tennessee at this point.
we were driving through Nashville.
Yes, and it was so pretty. And then, right before we hit Nashville, I remember, we're like, okay, who can stay up the longest?
Andrew fell asleep first.
Yeah. And then I started dozing off, and we were just like, you know what, we'll call it quits.
We were like, tap out.
Yeah. And so we stopped at a rest stop, and Mary's like, yeah, you can go to sleep. I'm like, good, I'm tired.
Yeah, we all went to sleep.
Yeah, we went to
rest stop, and they turned off the car, and it was hot.
I know, and then it started getting cold a little bit. I'm like, gosh.
I was overeating.
I know.
I had a child sleeping on top of me.
Yeah, and I was cold. Although I had a blanket with me, but still. I was cold.
I had a child sleeping.
Got up after that quick little rest stop. We got up again.
More like a nap.
It was a nap, but we still, all of us kids were still asleep. Except for Mary, of course. She drove in our core because, core. Core. And we just had a swell old time sleeping.
Played a lot of music.
We played Disney music. Yeah. Life is a highway. And then we were, like, if you go to my Instagram, like, 2017 Instagram, you'll see a video of us in Missouri recording them, who is, singing Reflection. And Skyler didn't know what we were doing until Maria got her notice. And
I had no idea.
and I had a crappy phone.
What are we doing?
I had a crappy phone, let's just say that. That is one of the bad parts I will not say. But we got to Florida that day, the day of we were supposed to be there. So
we were all tired.
yes. And we got
The
there
kids
like
wanted to go swimming.
yeah, I'm like, why would y'all go swimming? We all tired.
And they wanted to pull Skyler in with them.
Yes. And we didn't get there until like 3 or 4 in the afternoon.
That was not fun.
Right as we got to the Disney hotel that we stayed at least we were closer to the bus. That's for sure.
Literally, here's our room. Here's our room. Bus stop literally across the street.
Yes. And when we left Disney parks, our bus was right up front and center.
It was like we were one of the first people on.
Yes. And then like we'll get into this later, but when we were waiting for our bus, we're like, please be our bus driver. Please be our bus driver. Because we were tired.
We were like, please be our bus. Please.
I think it was when we left that Wilderness Lodge Resort, when we went to the barbecue.
It was either that
or Magic Kingdom.
It was when
No.
we stayed at Magic Kingdom.
Yeah.
The entire day.
Yeah, if I can't remember correctly. But
and that's when we started saying, please be.
Yeah. So when we got to our hotel, we did not want to carry our stuff up to our room.
But we had to.
But we had to because we were up on the stairs. If it was the floor.
But here's the funny thing. I think there was an elevator.
Yeah, but we couldn't find the elevator.
Oh, I knew. You could see where it was, Kiara.
Oh, yeah, that little.
You looked where there was that full-on thing, and then the stairs were on the other side.
Oh, yeah.
That was probably where the elevator was, because how would the housekeeping get up to the second and third floor?
Exactly. Man.
Skyler's smart.
Yeah, but we were dumb at that time.
We weren't smart. On vacation.
No, we were not. No, we were not. So
on now.
When we saw our room for the first time.
Oh yeah, it was really big.
It was really big. Like the living room area was a kitchen / living room. The couch and the chair.
/ bedroom.
Yes, the couch and the chair were pull-outs. Beds. Bob got the chair.
Bob got the chair.
And we all rotated. Me, Maria, Skyler, and Cassie all rotated.
No, Maria didn't rotate.
No, did she? No.
It was just me and you.
Yeah, me and you and Cassie.
Cassie didn't rotate either.
Yeah, it was me and Skyler, rotating for the bed. Because everyone wanted the bed. Everyone.
It was a back and forth fun time.
Yes, it was. And we were tired because we were still on a... It was a tiring day.
It was tiring.
But that room was huge.
It had a balcony.
I know, it was. It was so pretty. We sat on the couch, we did stuff, it was a fun day, but it was a tiring day.
We went and got food from one place.
Yes, which we will talk about actually in the next clip. So, the food.
I had chicken tenders.
I had chicken tenders. And I believe Maria had a burger. If I was 100% remembering this correctly. Unless she got chicken tenders.
Who? Maria?
Yeah.
Yeah, Maria got chicken tenders.
So us 3 adults got the chicken fingers.
Yes, we did.
Because we didn't feel like eating like 20-year-olds.
We didn't feel like
No.
felt like eating chicken tenders.
We love chicken tenders. And our cups, actually, I will show you our 2017 cups because it's
I
out.
lost mine. I don't know where.
It's somewhere in your room.
No, I think I threw it away.
But I will show you actually the next clip what they look like. So, but they were really cool. Skyler got the same color. There was 4 girls that got the same color cup. Unless you got a different one.
Very hard to figure out who's who.
Yes, because we all had to write our names in the end. We're like, whoa.
Like we wrote our names at the bottom of the cup.
Yes.
So you just lift up the cup and be like, oh, this is yours.
Oh, yep. And then, yeah, so next cup, I will show you what the cup. Okay, so I couldn't find the 2017 one, but this is the 2019 one, and it looks exactly the same.
It looks exactly the same.
But different design.
Color.
Yes.
Yeah, different design. But same lid.
So, so, yeah, and it looked like that. We all put orange pop in this on the first day. We all had orange pop. And the ice machine.
And then we didn't know whose cup was.
Yeah. Good thing we had our names on it. Okay, so that was my Instagram.
We didn't have our names on them yet.
No. And so we're like, okay, whose is lighter? Whose is heavier?
Who had more ice in it?
Yes, and the ice was not participating that day.
It wasn't. The ice machine did not like us.
No. And I want a Coke. I'm like, no, I want orange pop.
This
Yeah.
that day.
But these cups, which I highly suggest if you are going to Disney World, get these, please. Which, hopefully.
Or bring your own.
Or bring your own, but yeah. And if you do, and if you have metal straws, just use the metal straws for these instead of like sipping on it like that. So now we're gonna talk about Hollywood Studios.
Woo.
Woo woo. So we were all tired. We got up at like
5 something.
5, 6, who knows?
Because of extra magic hours.
Yeah. So we got up extra early. And
We didn't eat breakfast.
no, we did not. We were in a rush.
So Skyler went to Starbucks.
Yes, when we got there. And we were actually, on that first day, if you watch that vlog, when we went to Hollywood Studios, we were the only people on the bus except for one other couple.
Yep.
And it was really, and then we were doing Andy's Coming on the bus.
Not on the bus. It was when we were in
Yeah,
line for Toy Story Mania.
yeah,
We decided we were gonna play the game Andy's Coming.
Yeah.
We saw YouTube videos of it.
yeah. And now
We're like,
trend
we're gonna
is
play
dead.
this game while we wait in line for the ride.
That trend is dead now, but I want to bring that back.
That game was fun.
I know, we should do it hopefully if we go next year, like either park. Hopefully. But yeah, we were Disney bounding at Disney Hollywood
What
Studios.
did we Disney bound that day?
I was Snow White,
Was it-
you and Maria were the 2 dwarfs.
Oh yeah, that was Snow White.
Yeah, you were Dopey. You were Dopey. Maria was Grumpy. And I was Snow White. And I had like this flannel, which I don't have anymore, around my waist. Or around my neck as well.
We did very well on this.
Yeah, and we had like cute outfits. We planned it out. We planned it out like all over at the time
I
Skype.
found the piece of paper that Kiara wrote out all of our outfits
Yes.
and what days we were wearing them for.
Yes.
And I was like, oh.
And this was in like 2016 when we decided that. When we
That
found
was like before we were going on this vacation.
Yes, we planned this all out when we even had ideas for Animal Kingdom, which in the end,
we did that was Disney
Springs, which we will tell you later. But it was it was hot, and so she had to take off her hat immediately. Like it was hot, that hot.
When you have really thick and long hair,
Mm-hmm.
and you're wearing a beanie
Yeah.
in the summer heat, does not work very well.
That's why next time she wants to be dopey, just have like a purple headband or something. Because it will look a lot better. Okay, so Tower of Terror, it was her first time. It was her first time, and she hated it. That's why I call it the death drop in front of her, or she calls it that.
Yeah.
She did not like it. Me and Maria love it, and the kids love it. And this was before we had a fast pass for it, because we had a fast pass, but it wasn't till later for it. And
This is what I think of Tower of Terror. Thumbs down. I do not like
she
it.
does not, but I love it. And she was in the front. I have the picture, but I don't know where it is at right now. But
Terrible. I don't like it.
she has the pictures too. Just to
I
let
do.
you know.
Where they're at.
Oh wait, I know what that picture is. Hold on, I'll show you that in the next clip. But she hated it. She had to borrow, actually when we Disney bound for Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, she had to borrow my green shirt. Because she didn't have a green shirt. For Dopey.
I
So
didn't.
she was like way up front, and then I had two other kids right by me, or one other kid.
No, you were next to Ben.
Ben. I took
Yeah,
Ben.
And then I was next to Cassie.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like next to the cage.
Mm-hmm. She hated it.
Bro,
Yeah, but I will show you the picture. I know where it is actually. So she hated it. Does not want to go on it again. And if we ever go, she will not ride it.
No, I
No.
will not.
No. Not even the one in Disneyland, which is now Guardians of the Galaxy. She won't go on that one either.
I don't know about that.
No, it was Tower of Terror.
It was Tower of Terror, but now they've changed it to its Guardians of the
Yeah.
Galaxy.
So
So I might go on it.
she was screaming. She's like,
I was about to cry.
yeah. But we got off right before she was about to cry.
I about started crying and the ride stopped and we were getting off. I was like, thank you, Jesus.
She's like, thank you, Jesus, I'm not dead.
Yep.
So let me show you the actual picture of what the ride looked like. What her reaction was.
It's terrible.
Skyler hates it.
I hate it. Literally
So-
hate it because I'm looking at
Cassie and Maria.
trying to get her attention because I was literally about to cry.
And I had blonde hair at this
I
time.
have short hair.
Yeah,
Very, very, very
we cut
short
our hair
blonde
before we left. Before we
Kind
left.
of like now.
Yeah. Woo. So yeah, if you see in the second row, some lady is covering Maria's face.
Some lady is covering Maria's face.
Yeah,
Oh,
look.
dear. Oh yeah. That's true.
And I was with Ben. So he was holding on to me for dear life. Well, I'm just pointing like, woo!
It's scary, I know.
But he likes it. He hates it, but he loves it. And Cassie's face, if you could see it.
He has mixed emotions.
Yes. And yeah, I'm just like, whatever. Just pointing at the screen like, woo! So
And
yeah.
then we went to a Beauty and the Beast show.
Which we'll talk actually. Next was the Beauty and the Beast show.
That was fun.
It was just like people singing. I have pictures of it. Go on my...
There's also the video of it on the R3 Rock channel.
Yeah,
and
which
also
is
on the
clips.
R's channel.
Yeah, which is clips. But it was fun. We got seated first since we had fast passes for it,
Yep.
and we took pictures before the show, and we We took a bunch of selfies, which is on my personal
If
page.
you look at my face in those pictures, I do not look happy.
Yeah, because she was like, oh, she was still had mixed feelings. She had,
I felt like I was going to get sick.
yeah, because of the riot before. Because of Tower of Terror. Which she will never go on, as we mentioned. Will never go on again.
Never again.
Never, ever, ever.
Again.
Yeah. So we watched it. We had a good old time. We saw Gaston. We just booed at him. Not in,
We booed really loudly.
but not so he could hear it. We're just like boo.
Boo.
um.
Boo. We do not like you, Gaston.
Yes, but we
But then
didn't.
something happened funny.
The next day.
No.
But we saw the Beast. The Beast was cute when he turned into a human.
We like the Beast. The Beast is
Yes. And
stand the Beast.
yes, we stand the Beast, but not Gaston.
Not Gaston.
And it was a good old time. We just, yeah. She still felt sick, and we had like a snack after we got off that
We
ride.
ate a Mickey pretzel.
Yeah, we ate a Mickey pretzel, and that's
Because
what.
there's literally a pretzel thing
Yeah.
right outside of.
And I had a frozen lemonade, I believe. Because I wasn't
Yes,
in the.
you did because I tried some of it.
Yeah, and you liked it.
Yes.
So, it was really fun. We sang all the songs. And I had, when we got to be our guest, I had 7th grade flashbacks. I was
She
a
was like, oh, I was a plate.
Yes, it's true. I have Maria for proof. She saw me in 7th grade as a dancing plate. So every time
I wasn't there.
yeah, because we didn't know each other at the time. So,
That's what you did.
in 7th grade?
Yeah.
I never went to camp until like 9th grade. Like camp and
I
young
don't
adult.
remember now.
Yeah. But we didn't meet until like youth councils of 2012.
Oh yeah, that was when we were going into our freshman.
Yeah. And so it was really fun. We sang all the songs, and then when we got to Tale Us All This Time, Beauty and the Beast, we almost all started crying.
Yeah.
We're like, oh my gosh, they're so beautiful. And we were close to the stage too.
We were.
Yeah.
Like, we were on, like, the side near the speakers.
Yeah. It was really cool. And Mrs. Potts was awesome. Lumiere.
Chip was my favorite.
Yes! Stan Chip. Stan Chip on this channel. So, yeah. So next was Rock and Roller Coaster. She did not go on. Maria did not go on.
No, I did not.
Because she still felt sick after the Tower of Terror ride.
Yes, I did.
But before we did that, we took a picture right in front of Hollywood Studios. I remember that. And I had to kneel on the ground. That ground was so hot.
We did. I don't remember.
I remember because it was right between Rock and Roller Coaster and where we got the picture done. It was right there.
Oh, yeah. Okay, now I remember.
Yeah. So we took a picture. It was really hot.
It was hot. I didn't like it. I was sweating.
She wanted to go on it, didn't you?
I wanted to go on a rock and roller coaster, but then I was like, it's a roller coaster. I don't do roller coasters.
Yeah. Well, we'll talk about the roller coaster. Technically not a roller coaster.
Technically not a roller coaster, but kind of a roller coaster.
And
Think about it a little bit.
yeah, the next day. So
Because we didn't stay for the fireworks
at Hollywood Studios.
at Hollywood Studios.
hmm So we went on it, and well, me, the 3 kids, Ben, Andrew, and Cassie. I sat with
I didn't
Andrew.
think Andrew went on.
Yeah, he did, because he wanted to try it before he
I
can.
thought he didn't do it.
No, that was Maria.
Was that Maria?
Maria didn't want to do it. She
Mom and Grandma.
She was going to, but she was worried about the seats, covers.
Oh,
Yeah.
She thought I was worried about this.
Yeah. And so I sat with Andrew, and Cassie and Ben did not want to sit by each other. I'm like, hey, I get Andrew because he's the youngest. So, you two are going to sit with each other whether you like it or not.
Because they all wanted to ride a ride with Skyler.
And then, I told you this because in the waiting in line, I saw a sign that said, "Now performing in Cedar Rapids, Iowa, Kiara Andrews."
Yeah, her name came up. It was quite funny when she came off the ride. She was telling us all about it.
Now I know why, because it was my Magic Fast Pass band. Because of that, so it was really cool, and I liked it. Andrew Ben liked it. Cassie liked it, but Andrew did not like it. He's like, I didn't like the loop-de-loops. I'm like, well, you're not going to go on here again. So, really what happened after Hollywood Studios, we went to Toy Story Mania.
I thought that was our first ride, Kiara.
No, that was Tower of Terror.
Oh, yeah, that was.
And then Beauty and the Beast.
Coming and all that stuff.
Yeah, and then it was Toy Story Mania, and then that Little Mermaid show.
Oh, yeah.
And then me and the two kids went back on Tower of Terror for the Fast Pass.
Yeah, and Cassie screamed really loud.
Yes, she did. Anyways, when we went to Tower of Terror, Toy Story Land, this was before it was Toy Story Land.
This was when they were building.
Yes, when they were building it, because right after we left Disney World, we saw I saw pictures on Facebook of Slinky Dog Dash going to Hollywood Studios.
We are very upset.
Yes, we were very, very, very upset. But
we went back to the hotel.
Yeah, so we went to we went to Toy Story Mania. We had to wait in that line forever.
We played Andy's Coming a lot.
Yeah, and
we got annoyed with it.
Yeah, we're like, we're tired. We want to go to sleep. And we had fun. Who were you competing against? I was facing Cassie.
I think I was with
Andrew? Yeah, if I remember correctly.
I think it was with Andrew.
Yeah, Maria was facing
her
Mom or her...
Or Ben.
Ben.
No, Ben went with Grandma. Maria went with her mom. Andrew went with me.
I was with Cassie. Yeah, and then Kevin was by himself. Bob. Yeah, he was there. He was in line. No, wait, he was at the hotel the entire time.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's what I thought, because he wasn't feeling well.
Yeah, which we'll skip that part of the next day, but... So, yeah, we went on Toy Story Mania. We went to go see a Little Mermaid show. Then
And then we went back to the hotel.
Yeah, so that's...
And ate more chicken tenders.
More chicken tenders! After we ate dinner at Hollywood Studios.
Yay!
We love chicken tenders at Disney World.
We love chicken tenders.
Their chicken is the bomb.com.
It was either chicken tenders or they were like little chicken nuggies.
Yeah. Chicken nuggies with chocolate milk. I'm kidding. We didn't have chocolate milk, but still. Okay, next day is Magic Kingdom Day. When Bob went with us. And we'll skip a lot of that with Bob. Just letting you know.
Don't forget, we went to the VR guest room.
Yeah, we were late for our breakfast because of a couple of kids.
They let us in.
Yeah, because a couple of kids did not wake up on time.
Mm-hmm.
I was up, Skyler was up, Maria was up, Mary was up, Bob was up, Grandma was up.
And dressed.
And it was Andrew and Ben, I believe, that were getting up. Unless it was just Ben that did not get up. We were dressed and we Disney bound this day as princesses. She was Cinderella, her favorite princess. I was Belle, my favorite princess. And then Maria was Ariel. So it was really cool. We went
and met Ariel after breakfast.
So we got to the Be Our Guest restaurant, which FYI, magnificent.
It's very good.
It's really good. Breakfast and dinner. She didn't go for dinner because...
They now don't do breakfast though.
Yeah, now they don't do breakfast because of COVID. Yeah. But they still do dinner.
They do dinner and lunch.
Yes, but no breakfast. But anyways, when we got there, we had this ongoing joke. Because we were sitting right by the Beast and Beast, aka Prince Adam, which they get.
We were in the portrait gallery.
Yes, we were in the portrait.
I figured out what it was called.
Yes, the portrait gallery. And Belle and Prince Adam / the Beast was dancing.
We said that Belle was Kiara.
Yes, and Rocky.
The entire time.
Belle was me the entire time, and Rocky was the Beast. It was hilarious. It's in the clip if you want to see it.
Go watch that video.
Which,
And then we went on Under the Sea with Ariel.
Yes.
And then we went on Under the Sea with Ariel.
It was.
And then we found this magical. We went on some other rides and went back over to.
Yes, which we will talk about here very soon.
And we'll talk about that later because I don't tell what happened.
But after we ate breakfast and everything, we took pictures in front of the cute stained glass.
I can show those pictures. Hold on.
Yes! Please hold, she'll get it up for the next clip. So here's the pictures.
There's us.
After breakfast.
After breakfast, taking a picture. Cassie does not look excited.
No, because we were still tired.
She is also,
Cinderella. She was mini Cinderella.
she's mini Cinderella. I was Cinderella. Now, the fun part.
The fun part. Here, this is breakfast
After-
and meeting.
After we went on Under the Sea with Ariel,
Which is our favorite ride.
we heard a voice, and it was Gaston.
Yes, because we were going to meet Gaston either way after breakfast.
Either way, we were going to be Gaston.
And
So,
we were early.
It was our turn to go to meet Gaston. Here's the picture of what we told Gaston Kiara is Belle. Then, as it goes on, Gaston starts flirting with Kiara.
I know. It's like, hello, Belle. Watch the clip.
And
It's
Gaston
hilarious.
is showing off muscles.
And then there's me as Belle, not amused, but still smiling.
Kiara was not amused with it, but she laughed with. It was literally me. I literally screamed, saying, "Gaston, she's just like Belle!"
And it was hilarious.
And then, like 5 seconds later, it clicked for him.
Mhm.
He said, "Oh well, hello, Belle."
I was dying of
We
laughter.
were all dying of laughter. We were like recording it too, so it was like hilarious.
Yes, we were like, ooh. Some of the kids didn't, like, some of the people did not want to meet Gaston because the line was so long. But we still met Gaston. It was me, Skyler, Maria, Cassie, and I believe Ben.
No,
No.
Andrew.
It was Andrew, yeah. So,
Because Andrew was gonna take a picture with me, but didn't.
yeah. So he took a solo one, but it was hilarious.
No, he didn't. He took one with his mom.
Yeah. But it was hilarious, though. It was
It was fun.
funny.
Are we gonna bring up the roller coaster? But that's not really a roller coaster.
No, that's like later in the night. So let's talk about. We had lunch somewhere. I can't remember where. No, we went to like Space Mountain. We went to Tomorrowland.
Oh yeah, Kiara went to Space Mountain.
Okay, which we will talk about in the next clip.
Space Mountain.
Yes, we went to Space. I went to Space Mountain with Cassie. Ben did not want to go on it. Andrew did not want to go on it. And
Oh wait, no, Ben didn't want to go on it.
no, because he wanted to go to race cars.
Yeah, I had to go take those 2 race cars.
Yes.
That was not fun.
No, it was. She did
Ben
not.
kept on stopping,
Yes.
and we're in the car behind him. So Andrew, I had to take my foot off the gas because Andrew couldn't reach the gas pedal yet.
Mhm.
So I was on the gas, and then when Ben would stop, I would have to take my foot off really quick.
Ugh.
And Ben thought it was funny, and we kept on laughing
No.
about it and laughing about it and laughing about it. I'm like, Ben, stop!
Exactly. I did not know. I just went with me and Cassie. It took us forever, but y'all just went somewhere to chill after that because it was like about the same
I had a
time.
Mickey ice cream bar.
Yeah, it was around the same time that we were online. But you
I was
finished
hungry.
first. So she had her first Mickey bar.
It was very delicious.
It was. I love their Mickey bars, which now you can find at Walmart or Kroger's. Which I need to get when next time I go to Walmart. So now we'll talk about Stitch Ride. The Stitch Ride. The Stitch. Okay, so we're back. She had to eat dinner and I had to eat dinner. So we're back. So
Roger Rabbit.
yes. So now we're going to talk about the Stitch Ride before it was a meet and greet. So me and Skyler have never been on this ride, but Maria has.
It was fun.
It was really fun. We were sitting right by each other.
We were.
Yeah, and it was really fun. It was kind of weird at first. I'm like, what is this? But then we're like, oh, okay. And Stitch went to Disney World. It was hilarious. He ate food. He burped in our ears, which
That was gross.
yes. There was spray on their face. It was a weird ride, but I love it. Rest in peace. That ride was awesome. And then
After that ride, we went on the last floor.
yeah, which we'll talk about. We went on the the laugh floor, which was really fun. It's a nice place to cool and relax.
You have to laugh at all the jokes, and if you don't laugh at all the jokes,
We don't get out
we can't leave the theater.
until we all laugh. So we were all sitting by each other. I thought we were all gonna be on the camera.
I guess we were too far back.
Yeah. But when I went in 2019, we were like closer. I don't know.
Too far back.
So it was really funny, and we had a good time. It was a nice place to cool and relax after
And
multiple
then
rides.
after that, that's when Kiara went on Space Mountain.
No,
Yeah.
it was.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, although we already talked about that in that earlier
We
in the
already
clip.
talked about that, so we'll skip over that.
Yeah, so skip over that, and now the dun dun dun. That kind of
No, that dun 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 was before all of that.
yeah, that was the yeah, and then we'll talk
That
about
was when we were on the Aladdin ride.
yeah, which
The dun dun dun.
did that, which we'll talk about that. We won't talk about the whole thing, but we'll just talk about the ride. We'll do that part. Shh. Maria, if you know. Shh.
You.
So we went on the Aladdin carpet ride. We felt like Aladdin and Jasmine.
I can show
Look at the world.
I was in the back. Kiara and Maria were in the front.
Yes.
I had Kyle next.
You had Cassie. You had Cassie.
Oh yeah, it was Cassie.
Because Andrew
So
wanted to go with his
Maria
mom.
and Kiara were able to control the
Up and down.
down motion.
And you and Cassie were in control of something else.
I was, because Cassie didn't want to do it.
Mhm.
I was in control of it with nose diving.
The nose dive. It was hilarious. We're like,
Or
ooh.
we went where me and Cassie like leaning back.
Yeah, it was hilarious.
I did a lot of nose dives. I made it.
And then I looked at Skylar, I'm like, what?
And I was like, what? I'm not doing it.
So that was really fun. And then the dun 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 is while
And
we
then
were
the
on,
dun 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 happened.
which we won't talk about.
We won't talk about
Because
and
that's-
then we went to dinner.
We went to dinner. I forgot where we had dinner at.
I forgot where we had dinner.
It was-
too, but we had Winnie the Pooh, Tigger.
Oh yeah. Oh, it was that castle, the Crystal Palace. It's the Crystal Palace.
She
Okay.
remembers.
Yeah, I'll talk about that in the next. We went to the Crystal Palace, which
It was very good.
It was
a
good.
buffet style, and it was very
Yeah.
delicious.
we got to meet Piglet, Eeyore, Tigger, Winnie the Pooh.
Tigger is my thing.
Yes, I love Tigger, and y'all
we
need
have
to.
pictures, but I don't know where they're
Mine are on my Facebook account. And I'm not pulling that up. So, I met all of them, and I was a blonde. As I mentioned, I was a blonde until like 2018.
She was a blonde. She was matching me.
Yeah. I was like before I moved in with her. It was like a month before.
She was a blonde with pink tips.
Yes. And then
we were like, well, just jump in the pool. And
yeah.
then,
anyways, yeah, the dinner was really good.
That's another story.
Yeah.
For our video.
We had good dinner. I think me and you sat by each other with Maria.
Yes, we did.
With Maria on the other side.
At that time, we were
talking, which we're not going to get into that.
We're not going to get into that.
Which is more of the bad stuff, which we're not going to talk about that in video. That, yeah.
No, but there's still one of the people is still in a video on the R3 Rocks channel, and I thought I asked for that video to be taken down.
Okay, you're gonna have to tell me later off camera.
We'll talk about it later.
Yeah, we'll talk about that off camera. So.
Off camera talk.
Yes. Woo! Okay, now with Splash Mountain, because we went to Splash Mountain after dinner. So, but we had to relax first after dinner. So after dinner, we went to Splash Mountain.
Lord help me.
We had to relax first before we went on that ride.
We had to calm our stomachs.
Yes, because
They were full.
Yes. Okay, so it was, if I 100% remember, I do have the pictures over there in my room, which I'll show later. I think it was you, then Ben, all by himself, and then me and Maria.
It was me and Cassie, then Ben, then...
Okay, that's what I remember. So, she's never been on this ride, which she loves this ride. But, you have to go on her, on it with her, or else she won't go on it.
I almost didn't go on it.
Yeah, but Cassie begged you.
Cassie convinced me.
Yeah, but I'm glad she went on it because I wanted her experience on it. So we went on it and we had a good old time. Andrew, Mary.
Oh, we totally
Bob.
skipped over the haunted mansion.
Oh, we'll talk about that after this one. Which is our favorite one.
We totally skipped over
We'll talk about that after this one, okay? But
We're skipping over rides.
we'll talk about on advantage, I promise. But Skyler got the most away.
I did, and I hated it.
But her and Cassie were just like nose deep.
We tried to hide from the splash.
Yeah, but frankly, that didn't work. It didn't work. And then Ben was dabbing when dabbing was still a thing.
Yes, he was.
All by himself, and I'm like, oh my gosh. And then me and Maria were just like, hi. We were just doing peace signs.
Did the princess pose. Me
Yeah.
and Cassie was like holding hands.
Yeah, we will show you the picture like after we talk about Haunted Mansion.
And Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yes, and Pirates of the Caribbean, which we also skipped.
And
The Blackbeard. Why?
the Blackbeard thing.
Yeah,
And
which...
didn't we go on Jungle Cruise?
No, we did not, because...
Yes, we did.
No, I don't remember.
Yeah, we went on Jungle Cruise because we didn't do it in California.
Oh.
That's a me video.
Okay, that's a her. That's a her. But, yeah, so we love it. And next time when we go together, hopefully next year, for my birthday, we're just gonna go on it together. Because my sister can't go. My sister can't go on it. Because she's still little. And my mom won't go on it.
We should have brought Emma into this part of the story.
Yeah. Oh well.
Oh well.
We were supposed to go this year, but dang COVID. So,
We
yeah.
dislike the
COVID.
virus that is going on.
Yes. Okay, now we're going to talk about Haunted Mansion. So, way before Splash Mountain, we went on Haunted Mansion.
Way before Splash Mountain, way before
Dinner. We went on Haunted Mansion.
That was amazing. I love that ride.
You sat with Cassie.
Uh-huh.
I sat with Maria. Andrew sat with his mom.
Andrew didn't. They didn't ride it.
No. Oh yeah, I forgot.
Because
and Cassie
Andrew
went with
doesn't
Ben.
like that ride.
Yeah. Yeah, and Cassie went with Ben. No, Grandma went with
Grandma
Ben.
went with Ben.
But
You were with Maria, I was with Cassie.
yes. And it was really fun, and
That is one of my favorite rides.
and I was screaming when we saw and this guy was like, "Quiet down."
I'm like, yeah, shut up.
It was hilarious though. It was hilarious though.
And
And
we went on Pirates of the Caribbean.
which I love, we both love.
We love that ride.
We were sitting right by each other for that one.
We were like,
Me, Maria, you, and Cassie.
I was like, Kiara, this is amazing. And she was like,
Yeah.
yeah, I know. And then we got off the ride.
And we're like, and we'll
there was a
talk
pirate
about,
show going
yes,
on.
which we will talk about in the next clip, and why that video on R3 is why am I called
It's
Blackbeard?
called Blackbeard's daughter.
Why is Kiara Blackbeard's daughter, or something like that? I can't remember.
It's,
Kiara is Blackbeard's daughter.
Kiara's Blackbeard's daughter.
Question mark, exclamation point, question mark. So, pirate show.
Okay, so we got off Pirates of the Caribbean. We walk out of the ride. There's a pirate show going on. So we go and we record it.
Yes.
Because we were recording stuff for R3.
I recorded that. I was with Cassie because
She
y'all
was
were
with Cassie, and me and Maria were standing next to each other,
wondering where me and Cassie.
wondering where they were. We were like, we got split up at this point.
Yes,
And
everyone
then all
else.
of a sudden we hear a part where it says Blackbeard's daughter.
Yes,
And
which
we follow the guy's finger
and it was pointing
towards Kiara.
and
I
Cassie.
was like, Kiara, Blackbeard's daughter.
It was so
And that
hilarious.
was the whole joke the entire day.
Yes, the
Kiara
entire
Blackbeard's
trip.
daughter.
Yes, and I will not live that down. They will not live that
Don't
down.
you all, that will be her nickname forever.
Yes, I am Blackbeard's daughter. So, it was hilarious. Ben was up there for the end. He got something.
Yep.
He got something, I can't remember. And
He got a scroll saying he's a pirate.
yeah, he got a scroll, he was a pirate. I asked Cassie, she's like, no. No.
And
Like,
then we had a pirate dinner show, didn't we?
no, that was you in
Oh, that was
2019.
in California.
Yeah, and I went to that was you in 2018. I went to that in 2019. So,
Never mind.
so that, never mind, I wasn't there in 2018. Sorry. So,
If Kiara wants, she can question me about it.
yeah, we'll talk about, we'll for the next storytime video, we'll talk about, like, another, fun thing that we did together. There's a lot of memories that we have together, so,
What? Oh, yeah.
yeah, so,
There's a lot.
okay, so
And
now,
maybe it will be while she's here.
yeah, the next one we'll talk about,
Oh, fireworks.
it was after Splash Mountain, it was dark, it was playing,
We got off the
dark.
ride and it was dark.
It was dark, and I got pictures, of course.
We bought mini ears.
Yes. Well, Mary bought mine, but
I bought mine.
yeah, we got the glow in the dark ones. Battery on mine is dead. It's like,
I threw mine away.
yeah, I'm gonna need new ones. I don't think they
Well,
sell them anymore, but
If we go there next year, we can get some.
yeah. But we had the fireworks show. You and Cassie had the matching ones. They were Minnie Mouse, and they had a little bow. And me and Maria had green and pink ones for obvious reasons. and
we could barely see the fireworks because we got really bad seats.
yeah, and
We were like behind a tree.
but we still
And
saw
I'm
some.
not gonna say what I was doing while the fireworks were going off.
Yeah. Well, let's just say that I almost cried during the fireworks. That was the first time I
Kiara
saw
almost
it.
cried.
Because it was so beautiful. And I had...
I was video chatting someone showing them the fireworks.
Yeah. I think it was Cassie. Or Ben. It was someone.
I was video chatting someone to show them the
Oh.
fireworks.
Oh. No. Screaming.
No one that was
No.
there with us.
Oh.
I'm video chatting.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
The The bad part of 2017.
Yeah, which we won't mention.
We will not mention.
So we cried. We almost cried.
We almost cried. We got back on the bus, went back to the resort.
Yeah, we didn't get back to the resort until like almost midnight.
It was very late.
It was very late, and we got off of our pajamas and everything.
And we went to sleep.
Yes, I almost didn't take my makeup off, but I did.
Day 3.
Day 3, which is Disney Springs. Disney Springs. So this day
We took a boat.
we took a boat, no bus, a boat.
We took a boat.
So for the that day we dressed up as what we were supposed to be at Animal Kingdom.
I wore a Kuna Matata shirt.
Yes. Maria was supposed to be Simba.
And I was supposed to be Pumbaa, but I couldn't find anything that looked
No, I think you were supposed to be Timon. I was Pumbaa because I had that.
Oh yeah, you were Pumbaa.
Yeah, I was
supposed
Pumbaa.
to be Timon, but I couldn't find anything Timon-ish. So I just wore my
Hakuna Matata shirt. Yeah. We had, as we mentioned earlier in this video, I have been planning what to do for Disney bounding for those days.
Yes, Kiara's the Disney bound planner lady
Yes.
person.
Yes, so we went on a boat, and we got up whenever, because we were tired, and
For lunch, we went to Planet Hollywood.
yes, which we will talk about the awesome milkshake. Awesome milkshake that we had to pay for, that I paid for, but yeah, we'll talk about that. We went to Planet Hollywood.
It was very good.
It was really good food. We all had burgers.
Delicioso.
Yeah, we all had burgers. Because there was no chicken.
Kiara was going to get a mac and cheese burger, but she doesn't like mac and cheese.
No, I don't like it. And then I saw a regular burger. I'm like, okay, you know what? I've got that. With no cheese. It was a cheeseburger.
Like cheese.
Yes. And no tomato.
So
or onions.
we were leaving after we ate and everything. We were leaving Planet Hollywood, and then all of a sudden,
We heard an R5 song.
R5 song.
I forgot which one.
Pop song.
But it was a really, it was a bop. And Maria freaked out about it. And
She like screamed at us because me and Kiara were in front of everyone.
yeah. And we heard it. I'm
I
like,
was having little mental breakdowns.
yes, we were having mental breakdowns, which is kind of the reason we won't
We're not gonna bring
that up. So, anyways, right after that, I think we went straight, because the Coca-Cola store was literally right in front of it.
We went straight to the
The
Coca-Cola
Coca-Cola store, which we'll talk about next clip. So we went to the Coca-Cola store, which
Coca-Cola store was fun. I got pajamas.
I did not get anything. I
lost them.
was tempted to buy some. But
Shut up. We
I know.
Matching.
yes. And we had the best, Coca-Cola is my favorite pop. No cap. But I don't drink pop that much anymore. Cutting back.
She drinks one once a month.
Yes, but I haven't had pop all of January, so we'll see how this year goes. But
And this is February now, guys.
it's February. It's almost the end of February. We have like a week left of February.
No, we have 2 weeks.
Yeah, we got next week, next week, and then the 28th, which is a Sunday.
Yeah.
But we got some. I was tempted to buy a Coke. I'm like, we just had a milkshake. I don't think a Coke and a milkshake.
We just had a milkshake. Plus, we also had a drink.
Yeah, I think we all had water.
We all had water.
Yeah, and Skyler was getting on my case about. Skyler was actually getting on my case about me drinking too much pop. She was on my case about
I'm
it.
such a good friend.
Yes. So I almost stole Skylar's pajamas though. I'm like,
She almost stole them.
I'm like, mine. And now we'll talk about the Disney store. the Disney store. So we went on another boat to go to the Disney store.
We walked there.
No, there was like 2 boats. The one that takes us to the the Christmas store.
Oh yeah.
And where we got those Rice Krispies. And where we got those amazing Rice Krispie treats, but she had too much sugar on hers. But the Disney store.
We will not bring. Well, we bring up the Rice Krispies.
Yes, we will bring that later. But when we got to the Disney store, we were like little kids in a candy store.
We lost each other.
We're like, break! We were like, break. I think I had almost $200 worth. No, that was 2019. I almost had $150 worth of Disney stuff. If I remember correctly. I don't have that receipt anymore.
I didn't buy anything.
She didn't. Well, I did buy you something. I can't remember what it was. Didn't I? Can't remember. Or did I just buy it all for myself? I don't know. We don't know.
I don't know, but I think I bought a tank top.
Yes, you did buy a tank top. I grabbed like the Beauty and the Beast tumbler.
I see it. It's over by my door.
Yeah. That shirt's almost 4 years old.
Yep.
So we my hand was like full of stuff.
So she literally called me and was like, "Skyler, where are you?"
Well, the crappy.
Somewhere. Why?
Yeah.
Like, I need you to come here.
And she was a good friend. She helped me.
I did.
And then I'm like, when I checked out, I'm like, okay, bye.
And then we went to the candy store.
Yeah, which we'll talk about the Rice Krispie treats, and then we'll talk about the Christmas store, and then where Ben and Andrew got those shirts. We went to Goofy's Candy Company. You guys do not need to see that. We went to Goofy's Candy Company, which we love. We love the Candy Company, which I highly recommend y'all go there.
You can get caramel apples and all.
You can also make your own drink there too. I just found that out before I went to Disney World in 2019. But me, Maria, Skyler, and Cassie, and Ben all got Rice Krispie treats. And Andrew got a caramel apple. He didn't want no Rice Krispie treat. I'm like, oh my gosh, dude. I'm like, so Skyler had like a sugar overload.
I did.
It's on it's on my Instagram.
Hold on.
I think we're gonna have to hold, but
You keep talking about my
yes,
lovely Rice Krispies.
yes. I got chocolate, a chocolate covered base.
I did too.
M&Ms, and then a white chocolate drizzle.
Okay, give me a little bit because it's
Okay.
gonna take me a little.
I'm sorry, I need to delete like all of my old pictures on Instagram just to let y'all know.
Kiara needs to go through her Instagram pictures.
And delete half.
Yes.
I'll probably delete my cringy high school ones. But we went to but we and then Skylar and Maria had like the exact same thing. I had like mini M&Ms on mine, and I think she had a white chocolate base instead of like a regular chocolate base.
Who?
Maria, I believe. And then she had like white chocolate drizzle, if I remember. Skylar, on the other hand, had
Me on the other hand.
a chocolate coat, a chocolate covered coat, a M&Ms,
Yep.
Oreos,
Yep.
and chocolate, if I remember, white chocolate base or regular chocolate.
Hold on, it might be on my Instagram.
Okay.
No, I didn't want to switch Instagrams.
No! I do have it on my Facebook too. But, yeah, we'll show you the pictures in the next clip, I promise. Well,
Why should I not
please
find
hold.
it?
So, we found the pictures. We will show you the,
Are we showing
the Rice Krispies. Yeah. Mine was probably the one on the plate. Or, that.
Mine was the one on the plate.
Yeah, this was mine. M&M's, white chocolate. And Maria's with
And chocolate
the,
underneath it.
yeah.
This is Maria's.
That was Maria's. Yes, so I was... No, she didn't have M&M's. I was wrong. Darn. And this one was...
Me.
This one was Skyler's Sugar High. I tell you. So...
Literally has a chocolate drizzle, M&M's
And crushed
on one
Oreos.
side and Oreos on the other.
I only had one side. I was like, no.
And then
So...
where's the milkshake? Okay, here's the milkshake.
And then we'll show you the milkshake. That was the milkshake. That was good. I think you had the wafer. You had the wafer.
No, because I didn't like the wafer.
Oh yeah,
Like,
you tried to buy it.
and stuff like that, and the brownies
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah.
Because it was delicious.
Who had the wafer? Was it me? Or did me and Maria? Yeah, it was someone. But yeah, now we'll talk about the lovely what's it called? When we saw the Christmas shop for the first time. That was pretty.
That's where I got a Nightmare Before Christmas bottle, but I don't know where that.
Talk about the Christmas shop.
Woo!
It was really good. I didn't get anything the first time we went there. Because I was on a budget.
I didn't buy anything. But Maria's grandma bought me a Nightmare Before Christmas water bottle.
We were both on a budget this trip.
Used all my money.
Yeah, by the time we got back.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. But I was like, it was really cool. I wanted almost everything out of that shop.
She did.
But Skyler tempted me not to.
I'm like, Kiara, let's go. Come on.
Let's go. So, yeah. I think it was right before we went to the candy shop because we were at that one shirt place. And then we went to the candy.
That's where I bought a bracelet at.
Yeah, and that's where I got that Mickey Mouse ring, which I still have. By the way, that ring.
I still have my bracelet.
I still have my ring.
I will show it to you once.
Now we'll talk about going to the barbecue the next day. The barbecue.
Yeah.
Okay, so here we are. So here's her bracelet, her charm bracelet from 2017.
Some of them are from 2017, some of them are from 2018. But there's a lot of them on here.
I think she wants another one, but this time we match.
Yeah, I need to get a new one.
Yeah, I need one. I don't have one. I should have got one in 2019, but I didn't.
You should have. Then we could have matched.
Yeah. So here's my ring. As you can tell, this is what almost 4 years look like. Everything is still in there.
You can see it on my bracelet.
Yeah. Like, this is old like the rest. I gotta clean it. I don't know if I can clean it, but I can clean it. We'll see. And my finger turned green when we were on the cruise.
Yeah, but we said she was engaged to someone.
Oh yeah, Rocky.
Yeah,
Yeah.
She was engaged to Rocky Lynch from...
Now for the barbecue. So we're next day cruise. No, the barbecue. That was the next day. That was the next day.
That was the next day.
Yes.
We had to get on a bus to go to Magic Kingdom, and then get off the bus
and go on a boat.
On a boat to go over to Fort Wilderness.
Yes, which it was really cool. Me and
to
you.
Go to a barbecue.
Yes, it was really cool. There was cabins.
I wish we would have done the hoop-de-doo review.
Yeah.
Besides the barbecue.
But me and Skyler, like, we're gonna cut that. We were back kind of on turns, but we won't explain why.
We'll just put it one word. Boy problems.
Boy problems, which I broke up with mine before we left.
I was still with.
In a relationship. Yeah. And so me and Skyler, all of us, we had a good old time. We sat right by each other for this time.
I was having a little mental breakdown during that time as
Yes.
well.
But she was a lot better because we talked a lot again.
We talked through our issue.
Yes. And then we don't like 2017. That's why we call it that year.
2017 is the worst year for me and Kiara.
Yes. But apparently a good time for Maria. So,
Apparently.
yeah. Anyways, when we went to the barbecue, we had like smoked brisket, pulled pork, burgers, those burgers,
Potato salad.
corn,
Corn.
all that you find at a barbecue, coleslaw.
Some other things that you have at a barbecue.
Yeah, it was really good. And then, of course, pop. And Skylar got
For
him.
Kiara, she didn't drink pop.
I didn't drink that much.
Orange soda.
Yes, I drank an orange soda. But still, Skylar got on my case about it. She got on my case a lot during the trip.
A lot during
pop.
this vacation.
Yes, about
I did
me
it.
drinking pop.
I did. That was my job.
Yes. I'm like, Skylar, before we left for this trip, I was like, Skylar, you're going to have to tell me when to stop. And when she said stop, I stopped. So,
And then she switched over to water.
yes. Or Powerade, I can't remember. There was Powerade
It was
too.
Powerade.
Yeah. And then we met characters.
We met Goofy and Chip and Dale.
Dale. And Mickey and Minnie were upstage. On stage.
Here's Kiara and Maria meeting Chip and Dale.
Yeah.
Chip, Dale, and Goofy.
Yes, and you have a picture with Cassie.
I have a picture with Cassie, but I kind of cropped it a little bit. So
Yeah.
hold on.
But
While I search for that photo, Kiara.
and then the Cupid Shuffle was on, but they were singing it country style.
Oh gosh.
And I had the kids.
Here's that.
Yeah, there's that
Just
picture.
ignore the Mickey. I cropped out Dale. I'm sorry.
We're sorry, Dale.
I cropped you out, and I don't like who I tagged at the bottom. Luckily,
You can re-edit that and take it off.
I can?
Yeah.
How?
Just push edit. Go to the three little dots.
Okay, got it.
Okay, so while she's doing that, Skylar was recording this. I had the kids and Maria. Or it was just Andrew and Cassie and Maria do the Cupid Shuffle. They didn't know how to do it.
Too.
Oh yeah, you did it too. Me and her, and Maria was filming this.
Maria was filming it.
Yeah.
Me and you dancing.
Yeah. And then Maria's like, I'm filming this, and me and Skylar were like, that.
Sorry.
Yeah, we're like, whoop. And
And then we didn't know the next song, so me and Kiara sat down at a further end of the table.
Yeah, and we
so
talked.
could talk through.
Alright, yeah. And we, and then, Cha-Cha Slide was on.
And then we got up from the table and started dancing.
Yeah, and someone was recording that. I don't know who. It was
I
someone.
think it was Cassie, because
Yeah.
I think Maria joined in.
Yeah. Y'all didn't know how to, well, you did, but Maria didn't. Know how to do the Cha-Cha Slide.
I know how to do the cha-cha slide,
But
I don't know how to do
But
the
you didn't know how to do the Cupid Shuffle that well.
I know how to do the Cupid Shuffle. That song's being played at my wedding.
Yes, and I'm excited because
And so is the cha-cha slide, and so is the Macarena.
And Macarena. It was fun.
And another song, but
Yes.
I'm not going to say what song.
Okay, yeah. So. But yeah, that was fun.
Evil planning.
And then we had dessert. They brought,
It was ice cream bar.
yeah, it was different kind of ice cream bars. I had a Mickey ice cream bar, and I posted it on my Instagram. I'm like, is this Instagram worthy?
Ice cream bar too.
Yes. I'm like, is this Instagram worthy?
Yes, you literally have them. You showed me the picture. It was like, Skylar, is this Instagram worthy?
And And she's like, yes.
Yeah.
And then I captioned it, is this Instagram worthy?
And then we went back to the resort.
Yes. And it was our last day. Or no, it was the next day. That was our relaxing day. And then...
No, that was our last day.
Oh, yeah. Because
we had to pack up all of our stuff and check out and head to the cruise.
Yeah, which we'll talk about next. This is going to be a long video, FYI. Disney cruise.
It started raining on our way.
Yeah, it was rain. It was a rainy day. And when we got there, it was at Port Cardinal.
Port Canaveral.
What she said.
Port Canaveral.
Yeah. It was, we were listening to We Love Disney CD that Mary got before we left. We went to Walmart.
Was it? I thought it was someone else. Like, I thought it was you that made a Disney.
I did make a Disney playlist, but that was on my phone, my iPhone. And I didn't have my iPhone 6 at that time.
I don't remember who or what.
It was Mary that got that CD because I was going to get it, but I didn't. Which is,
okay.
Yeah. But we listened to We Love Disney, and then when It's a Small World came on, me and Maria like, shut it off.
I was sad because we didn't go on that ride. It was my first time at Disney World.
Yeah. But hopefully next year.
Because no one wanted to ride that ride.
I know. And, oh, we also skipped the carousel. We went on that, but, yeah. Who cares? We had fun. We had to listen to that CD like twice because it was like an hour drive.
Yeah, it was an hour drive from Disney World
to
Port Canaveral.
Yeah.
And then when we got there,
we had to
get all of our luggage out of the cars.
Yes.
And then we had to pay for parking, which was like, I found out how much it was.
It was not cheap.
If you ever go to Port Canaveral and you're going on a Disney cruise, you're going to spend $135 to park your car in the parking lot.
But here's what they still have available, which they are still having that cruise. If you stay at a Disney resort, you get to go to the cruise from the resort. Or if you're going to the airport straight to the
No, they're getting rid of the Magical Express.
Yeah, the bus too. Yeah, but the cruise one they still have. They're still
cruise
keeping.
one they'll still have, but the one to the airport.
Yeah.
They're getting rid of that.
Yeah, next year. But it was raining. It was not raining men. Let's just say that.
No, it was not.
And we were singing songs, and I was vlogging that. You'll see that.
And then we got
on the boat.
out of the car.
Out of the car.
Walked through security.
Got our little keypad things.
Got our Key to the World card and our.
I still have mine. No joke. No tea, no cap. I still have mine.
I got rid of mine, but I have my room card to the hotel that we stayed at, and that I stayed at in California.
Oh, okay.
Which Kiara, I can give her another idea for a video.
Yes. 2016 one, if I remember.
No, I didn't go 2016.
Oh, yeah.
I went the next year.
Yeah. You went in 2018.
California.
Yeah, you went in 2018. So, yeah. So we'll
Q&A with me on that one if you want.
So now we'll talk about on the boat. When we got on the boat. Right before we got on this boat, there was a picture thing that they had to take a picture of your whole group. Your whole group.
I hate that.
Yes. I was like, we had our passports and everything, of course, but they didn't need that yet.
And then we got on
the boat.
On the boat.
And then they announced our Mary's last name, which
because we can all go by our own last name.
Yeah, so they decided to do Mary's last name, which for privacy purposes, we're not gonna say it. But and then they were clapping. I was like, wow, I feel special.
And then we got on the elevator and went up to Cabanas.
Mm-hmm.
And Kiara and Maria didn't sit by me.
I know. I feel bad
the
now.
kids left me, so I was sitting by myself.
I feel bad. I still
And
feel
I
bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we'll talk about. We were supposed to go to our room and see if it was ready, which
They
it was
weren't
not.
ready yet.
So we had to take all of our stuff, go to the like.
No, we didn't have our suitcases. and
No,
stuff.
we had like
them
the
all.
bags, our carry-on stuff.
Like our backpacks
Yeah.
and stuff.
Like I had a lot of stuff, which why I should have left some stuff in the car. But when we got to the
Cabana.
yeah, we were right by the pool, and we got free lunch.
Yeah, and Skyler sat by herself.
I know, I feel bad. 4 years later, and I still feel bad. And then me and Maria had a little alcohol.
Yes, yes they did, and I did not.
I did not like it. It was gross. It was
And
not
I
sweet.
hope you know that Mary had to pay for that.
Yes, she had to pay for it. And we were
That
right
was
by
put
the.
on her bill.
Yeah. And we were right by the pool, actually, right by the aqueduct, which,
Yeah, I didn't go on any of that stuff.
yes.
I
But,
stayed in the room. Most
Yeah.
of it.
but we won't talk about that if you don't want to.
No.
Nah. But we did, we did go on some, go see, 3 shows.
We went and saw
The award ceremony first, which was the
the
first
Golden
night.
Mickeys,
The next one was Newsies, which they,
Newsies, the movie.
yes, which was filmed on Broadway. And then the next one, it was, last night, it was a Believe number.
It was either Believe or Wishes.
Yeah, it was something like that.
It
But-
was something like that.
Yeah. So,
Oh, and I'll let, this can be in the next clip. So I'll.
Yeah.
One night Captain Mickey was out eating.
that was the last night, I believe.
I don't remember.
Yeah, because,
and we went and
well, you were with Cassie doing something.
we were seeing how much 50 Bob could do.
Yeah. And you reserved her.
And then we got a message saying, "Hey, come down. We're meeting
Mickey.
Mickey." So we got on the elevator, went down a level.
Yeah. Maria was already in line. Me and Skyler bumped into each other.
We bumped into each other and we're like, "Hey!"
Hey!
Maria. The guy that was with Captain Mickey,
Mhm.
his name was Tyler.
Tyler. And
Tyler. So he walked past us, and he said, and I saw his name. I was like, "I like your name." He's like, "Well, thanks." I was like, "My name's Skyler." He's like, "Hey,
the Islanders.
LERs, have more fun." I was like, "Yeah."
Yes. And it
And
was
then we were recording him because we wanted to put it in the
vlog.
vlog for the R3 channel.
And there was tons of it. I think it was in Maria's clip. She had her own version of
I
the.
don't
Yes,
remember whose clip it was.
I think it was hers.
He was literally, he looked over at us.
We were seeing
He's like, "I just know you're recording."
it was hilarious.
And we just started cracking up laughing, and he was dancing and all this stuff, and we were just cracking up laughing because it was so hilarious
It was.
and everything. So
I'm like, woo woo. I think it was Can You Feel the Love Tonight?
I think it was.
Yes, or it was Little Mermaid. It was one of the two. And we just, and we had fun at each different restaurant. We'll tell you about the first restaurant that we went to the first night when we talked to Crush.
Which I wish we went during another night because we could have done something different.
When we went to the Art of Animation restaurant.
No, was there?
It was something art.
Hold on. Skyler is disappearing for 5
Okay.
seconds.
Please hold, people. We'll wait for Skylar, but I will talk. Me and Skylar sat across each other. And I sat by Maria. And people were taking pictures of us.
Hello, I am back.
Okay, she's back. We love the Disney Dream so much.
Disney Dream is amazing.
Yes, best one. I want to go to the Paris one. That's Adventures by Disney. So I'm gonna go to the European one. But we were just sitting and talking. Our waiters were awesome. Our waiters were amazing people.
They were amazing.
And I tried new food that I've never tried before. It was really good. I was like, yum.
I'm trying to look at this and I cannot find it.
And we were just sitting.
Animated palette.
Animated Palace, that's what it's called.
You're welcome. I'm glad
Okay.
I had this book.
So we were just chilling, blah blah blah, and all of a sudden, Crush comes randomly. Crush was talking to different
All
people.
of a sudden it changes to water.
Yeah, it changes to water. And Crush was right by us. I'm like, what?
He asked us where we were from.
And we said Iowa, and you said Illinois.
I was like, I'm from Illinois.
And he's like, nice. and and then we were just talking, and he's like, I think he said like, what are you most likely to forward to see about this quiz or something like that. I don't remember his questions at all. And then he talked to another table that was like a smaller party than us. And he said, look at the Iowa dudes and wave high.
Yeah, even though it said I was from Illinois.
Yeah.
But the majority of our table
Was Iowa. Although I was living
the only Illinois.
Yeah, although I was living in Illinois at the time.
At the time, but
Yeah.
you said you were from Iowa.
Yeah, originally. But it was super fun, and yeah. So, next day, we did nothing.
We did nothing.
Well, except for me
It was
later.
our at-sea day.
Yeah. I did nothing until like later in the afternoon.
I did nothing.
And then at nighttime, like we barely did nothing. In the afternoon, I did a Disney quiz trivia, and I almost won.
The only time I left our room
Was for a movie.
was for dinner.
Yeah, and yeah, and she wished you can do a redo of that.
I want to do a redo.
Yes, and you do so much, and
I'll get to do a redo of
yes,
it.
yes. But you get to have a redo 2017 vacation hopefully next year.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Part of it.
Yes.
Not all of it.
Yeah. But and then I did that Saturday night. I did a adult only karaoke and I was the
She
last.
did a lot of fun things.
Yeah.
I was just in the room.
Yeah.
the entire time.
But here's the thing: when you're 18 and over, you're considered an adult.
You don't get to go to the kids club.
No, you are considered an adult, but you can't drink until you're 21, of course.
21.
Obviously. Yes, but in Jamaica, we could have actually drank when we were docked there.
We weren't docked in Jamaica.
Oh, the Bahamas first.
We were docked in
Bahamas and then Castaway Key. Yeah. We could have technically gotten a drink off the Bahamas the first day.
But we didn't get off the boat.
No. We did not.
And then the next day.
Then the next day, we'll talk about that one. Next day, now, Castaway Key.
We're at Castaway Key.
which I love Castaway Key.
That was fun.
Yes, the sand was.
I'm getting a phone call.
Yeah.
And all of this.
It missed.
In the bad part.
Yeah, which we won't talk about. But the sand at the beach in Castaway Key was not hot at all. I was expecting it to be hot. It felt really good, and we went in the water.
I didn't even have a swimsuit on.
I didn't either. I was wearing a skirt, and I didn't have a.
Andrew wanted me to come and get in the water, and I was wearing shorts.
Yes.
And a tank top dress.
Yes.
And I tied my tank top dress up, and I was like, okay, let's go.
Yeah, but I went in the water for a bit to dip my feet in there. And
She
then,
didn't do like I did. I
Yeah.
was like up to.
Yeah. And they were like, bye. And we were supposed to go like on a parasailing that day.
We were?
Yeah, because Bob was supposed to pay for it.
Oh, well, I
That's,
didn't know that.
yeah. And there's something else I can't remember. And we just stayed there for like a few hours. We had lunch there. Everyone had lunch there.
Everyone had lunch there,
Yeah.
and then we went
And-
got back off the boat.
and then
I
we-
showered.
Yeah.
I wanted to get the salt water off.
Yes. And the,
And get ready for dinner.
seagulls were almost, they did warn us about the seagulls.
Stealing my
Scuttles everywhere. They were trying to eat our food. I'm like, no. The Castaway Key food was actually pretty good, not gonna lie.
It was barbecue food.
Yes. Just like we had at Fort Wilderness.
Fort Wilderness.
Yes. So it was actually pretty good in Fort Wilderness.
If we would have went to the adults only part,
Mhm.
we could have had steak and stuff.
Yeah. Oh wow. Okay. So
But
next clip.
knowing
That last day, it was Princess Night. Cause day 2 was Pirate Night.
Yep, we
Um,
met all the princesses.
it was really fun. We met Elsa and Anna.
And then we went to what restaurant was it? Besides Animator's Palette? Hold on, Skyler has a
No, it wasn't Crystal. It was princess themed.
hold on.
And that was really good. And
Royal
Royal
Palace.
Palace. Day 2 I got a skull cup, which I still have, which it's somewhere.
I got a skull cup, but I think I got rid of it.
Mine still works years later. I'm
Or
surprised.
it's in
Storage
a
somewhere.
mini. I don't know.
But it was really good. Good food.
Mhm.
And of course we had our pictures taken. Every night we had our pictures taken.
Even if we weren't in the mood for it.
Yeah, we just had to like.
Because literally that night
She was not in the mood.
I was not in the mood. I was not feeling well.
Yeah, she was sick. I think she was a little bit homesick as well.
I was sick.
Yeah.
Like literally when I got up to use the bathroom.
Yeah.
I was sick.
Yeah. And so. But other than that, she tried Maria's creme brulee. And then me and Skylar again. Dun dun dun.
The dun dun dun.
Yeah. And the creme brulee wasn't good.
I only had a bite of it.
Yeah, but you said it was good. But you know what? That's okay because we got our own Disney cookbooks.
We do. Mine's in the living room. So
Mine's in my room. Mine's in the living room on a shelf. So, but I know where it's at. But yeah, and yeah, that was practically our cruise. We just met.
We overslept the next day.
Yes, we were supposed to go to like that same restaurant we had for
No,
dinner.
we were supposed to go to Enchanted Gardens for breakfast.
Yeah, and we were late, and they almost did not serve us.
Almost.
But Mary convinced them.
We got it though.
Yeah, we got it. We all had, like, me and you and Maria had the same breakfast.
Yep.
I think it was called Life Was a Highway Breakfast. Or...
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah. Now we'll talk about on the way...
we got in the car and we drove home.
Yeah, now we'll talk about... So, on the way home, it was pretty much just, good until we hit a city. I can't remember which city. Missouri. It was Missouri.
After St. Louis.
Yes, it was after St. Louis. We went to...
It was at that gas station.
Yeah, and
on the way.
I was not feeling the best. My back was hurting. I was in pain. I was crying. Skyler can confirm the tea. And
she got sick.
Yes, and
it got all over the place.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. That was when we hit Iowa.
Somehow magically got on me, even though I was in the back of the car.
Yeah. And yeah, Cassie was confirming that she had it on her, which was a lie. But I was in crying pain. My back was hurting.
Because she drank too much soda.
Yes, in the end, I did drink too much soda, and that was my worry about on the way home from my 2019 trip.
And I told her not to drink that much soda, but she didn't listen.
Yeah, I did not. I was not in the mood that day, but you know, after I hurled, the car was still driving, just an FYI. After I hurled, we just hit Welcome to Iowa sign. We literally hit Welcome to Iowa sign. I woke up. My stomach was not the best. I can't remember. Yes, I had to roll down the window immediately and hurled out the window, and I felt so bad for the people in the back. I felt so bad.
AKA
her and Maria. Oh yeah. It was you. I felt so bad. And then we went to a gas station, a Casey's. FYI, if you don't have a Casey's where you live, come to the Midwest. We can welcome you.
We'll go Miss Midwest.
Yes. And anyways, we went to that gas station, Casey's, and when we got there, I was just bawling. I'm like, I feel so bad.
Had to clean the car.
Bob, Mary, and her mom didn't have to clean the car, and Bob was not happy about cleaning that car. He was not. And Maria and Skylar had to come in the bathroom with me, and I was crying. I'm like, I feel so bad. I don't feel good. I was in a wreck.
Back in the car.
Yeah, when we got. And then Skylar was like, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay.
Yeah, I just kept on saying it's okay, even though I got whatever we're calling it.
Yeah. I did say I was sorry that I puked on her.
She said it multiple times. Too.
Yeah. And she's like, it's okay, change your shirt. It got on my shirt. It got on my Disney cruise shirt. Because that's
like,
what I wore.
On.
And so they washed it when we got home, and we went back to Maria's house.
Yep.
Late at night. Okay, so and then after we slept, the next day we left for Illinois. It was a quiet car ride for a couple of hours.
For reasons.
For reasons, and then we turned on Gaston.
Yeah, then we were okay.
Yes. So, and then we talked, and we just laughed, and
everything was somewhat back to
normal, and yeah.
And then Kiara dyed my hair.
Yes, before I left. There was the day before. And it's on her channel. It's on her channel.
It is on my channel. Kiara dyed my hair.
It was so funny.
That's literally what I titled it. Kiara dyed my hair.
And I did actually do a pretty good job, although I missed some spots.
She did a really good job.
Yeah. I missed some spots, but you know what? It is what it is.
It's all good.
Yeah. And now, the end.
The end!
So, yes, I hope you liked that long story time. So if you want to watch any of what we were saying, go watch the the video, the channels. That video. There's like 2 of them, I believe, on the R3
There's
Rocks.
a few of them on the R3 Rocks.
And there's one on mine.
Yeah.
And yeah, so
I have, by the way, all of Kiara's fans, I have 2, I don't know how many YouTube channels I have now, or that I'm a part of.
yeah, you have 2.
I have my personal channel, and
The
then
R3.
I have the Sky and Roger Josephson channel.
Yes.
You guys should go check that out.
And then we got R3 Rocks,
R3 Rocks, and then there's also a secret one.
which we will not say on camera.
We're not going to say on camera.
Yes.
Not until July
July of
25th of this year.
Yes, so watch out for that video. Anyways, yeah, if you like that video, hit that hit that like, and if you still haven't already, why aren't you subscribed?
Like, come on.
Like, come on. Turn on that red button and smash that red button, I should say.
If the button is red, you need to change it
To gray.
gray.
Yes, and turn on that bell. That bell does not like to be empty. Turn on that bell.
Yeah, turn on the notification.
Yeah, and you'll be
So that way you guys know when she posts a video every Saturday.
Yeah, she's been getting on my, as I mentioned last week, in last week's video, I think I said it in it last week's video, she was on my case about it.
I was, because I'm
A fellow subscriber.
a fellow subscriber.
Okay.
So, I know she's supposed to post a video
Every Saturday, but I've been
so
lacking.
I make sure she does
Yes.
it.
So anyways, I'll see you all next week for another video. I might. Don't know what that video is going to be.
I'll give her some more ideas.
Yes. And she wanted to be a part of this video because she was there. She was there.
I was there.
Yes. So anyways, peace up, Zebracorns. Bye!